Google that real quick on my phone. Patrician III hotkeys. See if there are any. There is in fact a manual. That might be helpful. Page 18. Ah, we've arrived in Ladoga, which has a demand for pig iron right now. Okay, so iron goods here do make some money. That's pretty good profit, I would say. So we'll go down to 450, because I'm pretty sure that Novgorod's going to want some as well. Not a huge profit for cloth, so someone clearly just beats us with the cloth income. And also, furs aren't a terrible price. It was 850 in the other town, so I think we'll average that out up to 870. I think that'll be fine. And we'll just head off to Novgorod and sell stuff there. Another thing to note is some of these rivers, only certain ship types can go down them. So like Turan, I think only criers and snipers can go down the rivers. Cologne is another one. So I'm not sure that cogs and hulks can't. I'm pretty sure that cogs can't. Hulks, I'm pretty sure that hulks can't. Cogs, I'm not sure. The game clock can be stopped or resumed by pressing pause. When the clock is stopped, orders can be entered. Click on the fast forward button. Forces time to jump forwards to the next event. But where's the pause button? Okay, so I guess it's just when we arrive. Cool. So, cloth price is not great. Iron goods price, however, is excellent, so we'll sell those off. I was correct on that assumption. And the price of skins here, dirt cheap. So this is dropping our average price. I think we're going to buy all we can. In fact, I think it's going to be worthwhile just selling off the cloth and buy another one or two of those. Okay, cool. So then Visby is still having problems, so we're going to head off to Lubeck, where I'm fairly sure we're going to get the best price for this. Now the downside of this trade thing is, of course, it's a long sodding way, so someone just jumping between Groningen and Bremen, for example, is going to have much more effective, but the margins will be much smaller. So I'm trading in large margins here. It's all about having a big beefy product which I can then sell at a huge markup. Aha. Okay, that does indeed pause. Good to know. So that was the pause button on the keyboard. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Losing money. Meow. And we're in Lubeck. Now it gets dangerous to do that once pirates start becoming a thing. This is a huge amount of profit. And just see that cash rolling in. Bearing in mind that we started with 10,000. So there we go, profit already. I'm just going to keep on selling. I think we may as well just sell... Oh no, the price just dropped. So we're going to leave 4 for the next place. Next up, I want to see exactly what... We need most of the skins. Yeah, I just bought you some of those. Iron goods. I know that iron goods are something that we can buy a lot of here. We'll go up to 320. Something like that. Did they say timber was another? No, not really. Fish and bricks. Bricks can be valuable, that's true. Bricks are also one of the large products. Where are you? Up here. We'll go up to 100 for you. So you can see that the bulk products, which are these packaged ones, take up a lot more space in your hold. So that should do there. We'll sail over to Rostock, see if we can sell off the last of the skins, although they're not saying that they need skins anymore. In fact, Lubeck is the only one saying that they still need skins. Has that price gone up again? No, I'm pretty confident we can get a better price than that. Right, we're in Rostock. Here we go. I was right. I was very right. So we're going to sell those skins there. Iron goods, it's not a bad price. We'll go down to 400. Then the bricks, we'd actually lose money on bricks, so we don't want to buy any of those there. Then production here is grain, hemp, honey, pottery. Pottery, I seem to remember, is a good one from here. So we'll buy up to 200. Not a huge amount. And we'll head over to or we'll just go to Gdansk and we'll buy some beer. And then we'll bring the... No, you need way more. You don't need beer anymore. Meat. One of the best places for meat is Aalborg up here. You can get a lot of meat and a lot of leather from that spot. In fact, you know what? Let's go to Aalborg and get meat. We still have the... Right, so the plague in Visby has in fact passed. Ooh, yeah, pizzas to make. I'm jealous. Veneke has struck again. So I'm pretty sure that Veneke is actually a pirate. You can usually see him on the minimap coming up black. Or near enough, at which point you probably want to turn in the opposite direction and run away. But these are like the really busy sea lanes. There's usually not much pirate problems. Up near Novgorod, there probably will be. So iron goods, that's not a great price. In fact, I think we made a mistake with the bricks. So I'm just going to sell these at a loss, because I would much prefer to pick up some leather or meat. That is still a very high price for meat. How about leather? 261. Let me just double check that my memory is in fact correct. Yeah, leather and meat are their biggest products. Alright, so we'll buy some leather. Up to 290. And 2 meat as well. So I'm not convinced that we'll make a lot of money out of those. Right, where needs meat? Bremen does. He wants skins. Riga wants leather. So if we head over to Riga, then maybe back to Visby. In fact, if we go to Visby and then Riga. Yeah, let's do that. We could stop off at Malmö. It's on the way. Why not? Remember what you have a lot of. Iron goods. Oh, crikey, that's a good price. Yeah, this was a good decision. Right, we'll go down to 440. Leather is actually even cheaper here. So we'll top off our leather suppliers. And yeah, we would be making a loss on the meat. Slight profit on pottery, but I don't think really enough. Price of wool here is phenomenal. That's one of the really nice things about Visby, is it produces wool. So we're now in Visby. Okay, price of iron goods here. Great again. Iron goods, generally a very good thing to buy. Leather. There is absolutely zero leather here. Oh, we got lucky. Alright, sell those. Here we go. Meat, profit. Perfect. Pottery. Prices just get worse and worse. So we're not going to do any of those. So once again, we could get some more cloth from here. 233. Go up to 250. And then wool. Wow, that's eye-watering. This is usually a really good source of wool. Okay, never mind. Ah, but they had the plague, so they are probably still wanting on a couple of things. Right, the other thing I want to do is remind myself how I build buildings. Construction menu, that's how. So the thing that we want here... cost us 29,000 to build a warehouse. We have a warehouse though, don't we? Own warehouse 50. So yeah, we have a warehouse here, so we can store some stuff. So one thing that we could do, and I think we probably should, is set up a buy order. So if we go to the trading office, have to employ a trading office administrator in order to make automatic purchases. How do I do that again? Personal? Nope. Here we go. Employ administrator. So we're getting an administrator. We'll cost him 10 a day. That's fine. And now what we can do is set up purchases. So we can say, I would like to buy wool at a maximum price of 880. And I want you to buy up to 5 of that. Because that'll still make us a profit. And I want to do the same on cloth. So the maximum price I'm willing to pay will be 210. I just want as much as possible. So we'll say up to 50. And now, even when I'm not here, they will be buying these goods automatically, which means that the general price will be much, much lower. Right, let's go and head off to Raval, who wants cloth right now, so perfect. Oh, the city walls on the map fixed. You can expand and build outside of them. You can build outside of city walls, yes. Like, all of this space is free for use. However, should the city get attacked, then buildings outside of the city walls will probably get destroyed. Buildings inside the city walls, though, are secure as long as the city walls stand. And once you are a town councillor, then you can start adding new upgrades, guards, more towers, that type of thing. And the towers are really quite potent, like these guys can do a lot of damage. But that's all only available if you if you're on the council. Houses. Okay, so there are only a couple of building spots in the towns themselves. Like, see there. I'm trying to remember how we actually get up to the point where we can build... Ah, here we go. So here we could build a sheep farm. It would cost us 33,000. That is our goal, is we want to start building sheep farms. Because at that point we can really start turning a profit. This reminds me of Trade and Elite Dangerous. Yeah, a lot of the space games use very similar trade systems to this. Elite uses it. Freelancer used it. The only game that I would say that has really trumped this one in terms of trade would be EVE Online. That's mostly because you're dealing with other humans, but it allows speculation, it allows buy and sell orders like I've just used in Visby, flooding markets. It's a really in-depth game if you get into the economics of that. Alright, so the price of cloth here is phenomenal, so I think we're just going to go ahead and sell a bunch of it. The price of leather here is actually fairly low, so I think we're going to buy a tiny bit more. Likewise with iron goods, that's a lot of iron goods. Okay, so it's good to know. Raval produces iron goods, which we can definitely sell in Visby. And then pottery. That's a terrible price. Those are some very cheap skins. Go up to 815, that's fine. Price of wool is still terrible. So what does Raval actually produce? Goods, iron goods. No, grain, iron goods, salt and skins. Yeah, iron goods and skins. Ooh. I'm going to have to remember that. Alright, so Ladoga wants meat. So another really good thing that you can build facilities for would be meat production. So can we do anything with wool? Yes, we can turn it into cloth. Which is absolutely what we'll be doing in Visby. So because I have a trading office in Visby, I can always look at Visby. Like if I tried to click on any other town anywhere else, it would just give me the overview. But because we have a trading office here, denoted by it being blue, we can look in it. And actually take a look at the construction and stuff. So each city has their own resources, so we can only ever build these four here, plus a weaving mill, pottery or brickworks. So it's absolutely worth getting some sheep farms up and running, and then probably a weaving mill or two. But the sheep farms, if I remember correctly, also produce meat. So yeah, it's wool and meat I think that they produce. Just going to double check that. Which is part of the reason that they are so nice to have. Doesn't actually say what it produces. Maybe that's dependent on where you place it? I don't remember, it's too long ago. Hey Helson. In fact, we can just skip time until we arrive in Ladoga. Oops. I did have a ship selected and then I unselected it. Okay, so cloth price here, it's alright. Good price, amazing. Leather price, amazing. Pottery, I think I'm just going to dump the pottery, it's not getting me anything. And the price of skins here is not great. And then, what else do we have? Fish, grain, hemp, pig iron. Pig iron could be good. 700. I don't know how 700 compares. Buy 800 worth? Filling the ship up pretty quickly and then we'll head over to Novgorod. Meat plus grain plus iron equals canned goods. Yeah, a little bit too early for that. If I buy all the DLC for CK2 from Paradox, do I get the codes for Steam? Yes. Yes, you do. Alright, we are in Novgorod, where I would like to sell the cloth. Oh no, someone's beat me with the cloth again. And I've only got 14,000 to load up on the skins. So I think we're going to go to 800 again. Pig iron, we could actually reduce the pig iron cost a bit. It's not a terrible price for meat either. Hold on. I have a feeling that's an amazing price for spices. I think. We'll get to 400. Because I remember in one of the Patricians, these could sometimes sell for 2,000. Like, spices are rare. I think I'm going to go up to 500. Tax bill, that's fine. So one thing I would really like to do here at some point is build a trading office. Not able to build a trading office so your reputation is not high enough yet. So this is where reputation comes in. Reputation you earn just by trading in a place. Usually you get the biggest reputation boosts if you are trading necessities. That's like beer, it's fish, it's grain, it's hemp, it's honey. Iron goods, skins, other luxuries like that, wine, don't earn you as much, which is a problem because I tend to be a luxury trader. I don't really like the low profit margin goods very much. Although if I played down here, then I'd probably get a lot better at it a lot quicker. So maybe that's what I should do. If I'm going to be up here and doing the multiplayer, then maybe I should be down there. Try and get a bit better. Alright, let's skip ahead to the next event, which is us arriving in Ladoga. Price of meat, excellent. Pig iron, not great. Spices. I have a feeling I made a mistake. Skins. Still kind of expensive. Sell the last of the cloth. Buy 2 more pig iron. And at some point we're also going to want to repair the ship, but we'll probably want to do that in Lubeck because they have the best shipyards. Right, Raval. We can make significant profits in the pig iron. Could buy a couple more of those, and yeah, we've made a mistake in the spices. I misremembered. So I'll just need to wait until I find a place that requires spices, then just buy a bunch. Price of leather skins just went right down. So we'll go back up to 800 average. It's interesting pig iron sells for so much here. Of course, they produce tools, don't they? So Raval doesn't actually have a source of tools. Elections, eh? Lord Mayor standing in for the election at Lubeck. Lubeck's elections are... Sorry, this is the Hanseatic. So this is basically the end game result, is you need to get these votes, which I think are the Lord Mayor's voting, to become the Alderman, which is the head of the Hanseatic League. So at the moment, Hendrik Schmidt is in charge of the Hansa. Malmo wanted spices at some point. It doesn't anymore. Poor old Bergen up there, which was historically one of the most important Hanseatic towns. It's so far away, though. Oh, these are pirates. So we are sailing away. I believe that they are just cogs. So they should be pretty slow. Yeah, they only move at 4. We're currently moving at 5, so we should be fine. Visby wants wine. Who produces wine? I think Lubeck might. Tax bill. So the tax bill will have gone up because the wages have gone up because I now have the administrator in Visby. However, if we look in Visby, we have now got cloth pre-purchased, and you can see the average price is really, really low because it's just been buying it over time automatically. So it's a good idea to set those up where possible for the goods that you want to do a lot on, especially once you start automating trade routes. So you can hire a captain, basically give a captain to your ship, and then the captain will be able to do that. Also, we should probably get a captain regardless, because I seem to remember that they give you bonuses and level up over time. So we could buy some weapons here, but I don't think we particularly want to. Oops. We could have a word with the pirate who is here, from whom we could buy cheap stuff. Oh no, so you can give him a ship, which is armed and kitted out, and then tell him where to pirate, and he will give you a cut of any of the loot that he takes, and also cheap deals on any ships that he captures. So piracy can be pretty profitable. Damn it! Someone keeps on selling skins. Oh, I can't afford them anyway. Yeah, I'm going to offload these spices. I'm never going to find a better price than that. Meat is stupid. Wool is stupid. This is a wool producer! Why is it so expensive here? Cloth. Cloth is cheap. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll take those, and then we'll also go town to office. No, ship to office. And we'll just load up the ship with all the cloth. Then my administrator here can get back to work. And we'll head on off to the next place. So, Gdansk right now needs skins. So we'll hit Gdansk. And then Stettin wants cloth. So this would work pretty well. Gdansk now wants pig iron, of course they do. Skins, not a huge amount of profit. Same with the cloth. So I think we're just going to go on to the next one. Someone beat us there. Alright, Stettin wants wine right now. But the price of skins here is very high, so I think we're going to sell everything to 1,000-ish. I think cloth we can sell down to 300. And we're making a huge amount of money from it. What do you produce? Do you do pig iron by any chance? No. Beer. I'm going to try buying some beer. I think for these commodities, this is really where you're going to want an administrator buying this stuff cheap. But the price is really not deviating very much. I think we're going to go to an average of 35. Then head over to Rostock. Unfortunately, none of these places want beer, and of course Turin now wants spices. Oh well. Rostock wants wool. A little bit of that. Cloth has a good price. We'll go down to 300 again. Beer, very good price. Oh, hello. Okay, apparently there's money to be made in beer. Who knew? I should totally just be doing this. Click, 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 click. Sweet. That was a good amount of profit there, actually. What do you produce? Grain, hemp, honey, pottery, salt. Pottery was terrible. Honey. I might try buying honey. Go up to 150? Sure-ish. Then off to Lubeck, which wants skins right now. Oh, if we get there in time. Oh, they want meat. Actually, if I go up to Aalborg, I could get you meat. Also, yes, you still want skins. Honey is actually super cheap there, and then cloth. You always want cloth. Like, Visby to Lubeck is one of the most valuable trade routes you could set up. I think we'll do 290, 300? 300. Hey, Coleridge. Yeah, no worries. Bussy would approve. Bussy would definitely approve. Spices in the 14th century mostly came to Europe on Silk Roads. Yeah, which is why I'm surprised that the price is permanently so low. Like, I do honestly remember in previous games where it was like 2,000, 3,000 per ton of spices. Like, spices, when you saw them, there would just be a flurry of people just charging in to buy them all up. Well, you could get them for 8 or 900 a piece, and then you just store them away until everyone ran out, and then you start selling them again. So use ships to move goods between warehouses and have the warehouse managers buying low and selling high. Yeah, that's like the high-end level of how you want to deal with this. And you can also set up sell orders. So you could offload a load of goods to a city. In fact, I should probably do that in somewhere like Visby with iron goods. And basically say, only sell if the price is above a certain point, and then just keep topping them off. Right. Spices or skins, I think we'll just go ahead and sell those. Iron goods. Do we want to go higher on iron goods? I think we do. Let's go to 310. I mean, we have a lot. But iron goods do tend to sell pretty well. Lubeck right now wants beer. Was it Rostock that did beer? No, it was Stettin, wasn't it? So a trade link between Stettin and Lübeck right now is actually pretty good. So I might buy some more honey and then send it up to Visby. Tax bill, that's fine. We now have plenty of money in the bank. It's not a great price. Neither's that. I was here too recently. But it was beer that I was going to buy. Except, wasn't I buying it for like 30 previously? Right, we're full. Lübeck still wants beer, so I'm going to make one more trip to Lübeck. Of course they now want spice. Yep, someone arrived with beer. That's a terrible price. Honey, we could actually reduce the price on. Trade goods, we could reduce the price on. You know what? I'm going to sell the beer. And we're going to buy more of the trade goods. Whoa, no! That's the wrong button. Because we actually dropped the price there. Okay, metal goods. We're going to go up to Visby. And then we'll sell the metal goods up here, hopefully at a huge profit. Visby actually wants meat. Yeah, setting up a sheep farm up here is going to be so valuable. They want beer. I just sold all the beer. No! Iron goods. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ship to office. I'm going to drop off 50 iron goods. We'll load up on the cloth. And we will set up a new trade order, which is going to be selling iron goods at a minimum price of 300 or 320. Let's double check. Yeah, in fact we could probably go up to 350, in fact. And now we'll sell off those goods automatically. Is there a captain available here? Nope, still not. It's in the side room. You want an escort? No, I'm not doing an escort. Alright, let's go to Reval, which actually wants cloth right now. Ooh, so does Stockholm. Let's go to Stockholm first. Because in Stockholm we can pick up pig iron, which I know that Reval wants.